The year 2022 might have come and gone, but surely some remarkable events and life-changing projects, programs and policies of the Uzodimma'S-led administration can never be forgotten in a hurry by indigents of the state. These events, projects, programs and policies of the government cuts across all the sector of the Imo economy, which no doubt has impacted positively on the lives and well-being of indigents. In the year 2022, in no particular order, these are some major verifiable projects, programs and policies of the Uzodimma'S-led administration, even though not limited to these are: commissioning of reconstructed Olu-Owerri 37km road, commissioning of reconstructed Okigwe-Owerri road, Owerri to Amaraku axis, upgrade of Federal Medical Center to Federal University of Technology Teaching Hospital, upgrade of Alvan Ikoku College of Education to Federal University of Education, flag off of the reconstruction of Owerri Mbise Umuahia Federal Road, flag off of the reconstruction of Olu Mgbe Akokwa Oga Federal Road, verification and payment of all arrears of over 90% of unverified civil servants and pensioners, commencement of first phase of the free training of over 100,000 Imo youths in digital skills known as Skill Up Imo project, commencement of construction of 5-kilometer roads in each of the 305 wards in Imo State, commencement of the reconstruction and rehabilitation of 305 community health centers, one per ward, conditional cash transfer of 30,000 naira each to 52,000 indigent Imo people under the federal government's COVID-19 Action Recovery Economic Stimulus (CARES) NG CARES, approval and signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between the federal government and Imo State government for the commencement of the dredging of the Orashi River waterways into the Atlantic Ocean, award and commencement of the reconstruction of the Avun Obosima Ohumba Eteku Road, payment of 13th month salary to all civil servants, approval of promotion for all civil servants in Imo State, which has been embargoed for many years, recovery of the Imo State Standard Shoes Company from the Asset Management Corporation of Nigeria (AMCON), facilitation of the resumption of oil exploration by Shell Petroleum Development Company (SPDC) in Imo State, rehabilitation of Imo State University Teaching Hospital leading to the full accreditation and graduation of second sets of students, full accreditation for over 90% of academic programs of the recovered K.O. Mbadiwe University, purchase and distribution of armored personnel carrier vehicles and security gadgets for security operatives in Imo State for the purpose of fighting crime, purchase and distribution of operational vehicles and SUVs to traditional rulers across the 27 local government areas of Imo State, including the chairman and deputy chairman of Imo State Council of Traditional Rulers, commencement of the construction of Ihiagwa Obinze Road, commissioning of the Acharoba Farm Estate at Emekuku in Owerri North Local Government Area of Imo State in partnership with the National Agricultural Land Development Authority (NALDA), reconstruction and redesign of the Imo State House of Assembly complex, Approval of the sum of over 400 million naira as payment for gratuities and severance benefits between 2011 and 2022 for retirees and workers of other palm plantation. Establishment of a high-speed broadband internet company known as Heartland Fiber and Optics Limited through Public-Private Partnership (PPP) arrangement. Creation of a Ministry for E-Government and Digital Economy, the first of its kind in Nigeria. Facilitation and selection of Imo State as one of the 5 pilot states for the testing of 5G network in Nigeria, chosen by MTN. Restoration of public water supply through the rehabilitation and revitalization of the Otamiri Water Scheme. Donation of 27 campaign buses to APC chairmen across the 27 local government areas of Imo State. Successful hosting of the 2022 Army Day celebration. Successful hosting of the 2022 Nigeria Police Conference. Successful hosting of the 2022 All Editors Conference. Successful hosting of the Best of Nollywood Awards. Successful hosting of the 12th Annual General Meeting and Scientific Conference of the Nigerian Academy of Neurological Surgeons. Distribution of relief items worth millions of naira to flood-affected victims in Oguta and Ohajiegwema local government area of Imo State. Flag off of the Hope Green Revolution. Victory for APC at the Ngokbala State Constituency rescheduled election. Most of these achievements, programs and policies of the Uzodimma-led administration have been greeted by commendations by stakeholders, residents and well-meaning indigents of the state.
Last 4 months or 3 months, 4 months past, we don't have any road. That looks little, 30%. But as you can do, no matter all the pressure his opponent was given to him and have still been given to him. He created life to us now through road, major roads. Fantastic. You come to local roads. Excellent. If you ask us about health, complete dynamic. If you say about education, they have made us proud. If you look into civil servants, all of them were clapping. There, last time, His Excellency, distinguished Senator Obi, is God sent. And thank God who made it possible.
For many years, more than 10 years, we couldn't pass this road was a wonderful, especially a place called the Kemele at Akabo. That road was terrible and it was a problem for us. Many governments, every government tried to do some work on it. They spent money, but they didn't get it because they didn't actually apply the right engineering procedure. This is the first year that people from Ibe, from Isialamba, not from Okigwe area, will drive through their homes in rainy season without fear of being kidnap, without fear of going to the doors who lead them to get blood levels. So Hope have done something that people from that area can never forget. They promise good clothes. And people, if you drive from Owerri to Olu Road now, or Owerri to Olu, you see a lot of hope. The road like a modern highway. And right now, what is going on this road? If there are so many other roads Hope has to actually work on. So if a governor is able to achieve all this, I think he has done very well. Even when you look at security, frankly speaking, Hope has tried the best. Hope has tried it, but it's a very difficult situation. Because you see, when people are poor, people, business were released from prison. And most of them were released without any book. And what if you release somebody from prison and he has no money and he has nothing? How will he feed? So this is a big problem. So he has been thrown into a very stressful problem. But he has coped with it. See, he's also courageous and bold. He is a very courageous person.
Well, the areas that impacted most on Igbo society are the unsung and unseen areas. Because we're always looking out for white elephants. The fact that Uzodimma'S succeeded in getting the Federal University of Technology, Owerri, to be seeded to the Federal Medical Center for a medical school, and the Federal Medical Center a teaching hospital, is wonderful. I was part, and I had to use the word I because I didn't have to relate anything to myself, part of the people that fought when Professor A.B.C. Wilson was Minister for Health. A.B.C. went out of his way, visited over about 3 times to see that particular project went through. Dr. Chukwueze was in charge of FMC at the time. We had Yemen Wusu as Commissioner for Health, fighting from his own angle. We had Dr. Chijioke as chairman of the medical of Imo State Medical Association. And everything was put together. But we had a hitch. NUC. Professor Over, who was there at the time, the best he could do for us is approve for a medical technology, because this was a college of technology, not the medical school. Achiku Denwa made every effort, genuine effort, and that was so prosperous. Even at the time, the government at the center was PDP. Achiku was PDP. Now, I thought that was a project that had died until suddenly he came up again, and Hope Uzodimma'S picked it up and realized it. Then came the issue of Alaniko. To get the Federal University status for Alaniko, Imo State administration tried from the front and from the back. In fact, part of the thing that caused failure and defeat is position as minister was his effort to see that that was realized. He was Minister for Education at the point in time. That also caused Professor Odu to get his job. He had to exceed 3 months before his proper time to leave the place. Senator Adi Day and Fido, all of them tried to help to get that to realize, and it was all unsuccessful. But at the time, it was temporarily food and the industry. I hope Uzodimma have gotten it through. You can't quantify that. So when you're talking about what would you say was Hope Uzodimma's achievement, it's not like the ICC of Road Security that has collapsed. No. If he made these successes, and there are not things that people are seeing from the concrete out of it, the discerning minds in him should be able to give him credit for that, aside of the road construction. Those are two pertinent issues. But I would say to you, what happens in the February election should determine what next move Uzodimma will make. Because by that, I don't know whether there will still be opposition. There's opposition because we're talking about APC and PDP. We're not talking about the individual operators. So if Uzodimma, for what he has done in Imo State, and I'm sure the people put value in him, if he decides on his own for any platform, they will evaluate him from his performance now, and that will determine what next he will do. The security issue is not an Uzodimma made thing. He put it right. It was something that the opposition built up.
In his New Year message, Governor Hope Uzodimma promised to complete all ongoing projects initiated in 2022, while also maintaining that his administration will focus on programs and policies that will enhance trade and commerce and ultimately boost the economy of the state.
That we will all be safer this year. Above all, I give you my word that our state will do better this year in all ramifications than it did last year. It is noteworthy that I have already signed the 2023 budget of 474.4 billion naira into law, and we are set to go this fiscal year. As you know, the budget is tagged the budget of wealth expansion. It seeks to improve the state's economy with priority on security, agriculture, education, and transportation, among others. With a capital outlay of 373 billion, that is about 72% of the entire budget, nothing will stop us from attaining our developmental goals for the year. This is a year to watch, because it is a year that Imo people will look back to and further appreciate this administration for keeping faith with our social contract with the people. Today, even our worst critics will acknowledge the huge difference between Imo State of today and the Imo State we inherited in 2020. I must tell you that this great transformation that has taken place is as a result of hard work, sacrifice, honesty, prudence, and tenacious dedication to duty by my team. Needless to add that we could not have done much without your support and prayers, which crowned our modest efforts with God's blessing. And we continue to say, to God be the glory.
He assured indigents of the state that the security situation will continue to improve in 2023, as security agencies are now better equipped and better trained to confront the security challenges. While reminding the people that it is an election year, he appealed to the people of the state to conduct themselves peacefully before, during and after the elections and elect for candidates of their choice.
The establishment of a naval base at Oguta, facilitated by my administration, Maritime security is assured in the area with that, which will help also to combat crude oil theft, pipeline vandalism, and other forms of criminality in the maritime region. Equally heartwarming is the fact that in the preceding year, we were able to wrestle the remaining pockets of security challenges and banditry to a standstill. The few remaining kingpins of bandits were rounded up and are now dancing to the music of the law. To the glory of God, security agencies were able to act with greater precision in confronting banditry, as witnessed in the foiled attempt to burn down the office of Independent Electoral Commission in Owerri. So on the whole, I can assure you that we are on top of the situation and Imo State is becoming safer each year. I should also remind our people that 2023 is an election year. My appeal is that the good people of Imo State should conduct themselves peacefully before, during, and after the elections. I do not want our state to be in the election news for all the bad reasons. Let us go out peacefully and elect the candidates of our choice. Ndi Imo, let us collectively resolve that Imo shall not witness any bloodshed in 2023. Let us resolve to work together to ensure that peace, unity, and progress shall be our goal, and that the interests and welfare of Imo State shall supersede our narrow, selfish interests.
The governor then crowned the year with a Thanksgiving celebration at his country home parish of St. Rose Lima Catholic Parish, Omuma, in Oru East local government area of Imo State. In attendance are family members, top government functionaries from the executive, legislature, and judiciary, as well as numerous sons and daughters of the state. The governor used the opportunity to appeal for continued support for his administration, especially in the year 2023.
This is a special year the Lord has made, and it's a year of victory and promotion. I want to thank you that you were able to find time to worship with us here. Thank you for every support you have given to me and my government in the year 2022. I also thank you in advance for the continued support you will continue to give in the year 2023. We have listened to the sermon and homely summarized the essence of our being here today. Everything that happens in life is already known by God before it happens. And you have seen that the grace of God surpasses every understanding of any human being. Once the grace is in place, no technology, no science, no intrigue, conspiracy, evil conspiration, all those are verbatim, nothing.
Having started the year with God and dedicated everything to God, this, no doubt, is a pointer that the year 2023 will be a positive and great year in Imo State with Governor Uzodimma at the helm of affairs.